Hey, welcome back. I hope you all are having a lovely afternoon. It's a little chilly here in my area, but that's what lap blankets are for. Um, but I finished up work, thought I'd make a couple videos covering some of Amber's questions on Tellonym. So I'm going to keep it to 20 questions again, and I thought maybe this time I would start with some of the more recent ones. And then in some subsequent videos, we'll have some of the older ones. I will make this a running series, just something to entertain me and while we're waiting for Amberlynn to upload videos and while I'm being lazy on my own content. So I still have a lot of stuff I need to edit, so let's get into it. Let's see what Amberlynn has answered today so far. So as of the filming of this video, these were answered 1 hour ago. So that would be 3-ish p.m. Central Standard Time on April 7th. The most recent question she's answered is, did you see the video of Zachary Michael defending you? Amber says, no, but it looks like I'm about to go watch it, lol. So I did watch that video. Zachary has some good points, and it's interesting that Amber's going to go watch him defend her, but she won't watch him criticize her. Next question. How have you not lost any weight since Alex has been living with you? Is she not helping you with weight loss at all? Amber responds, since I've been with her, I'm down 40 pounds. She does help me, but ultimately this is only up to me. I included this one because it gives us a little bit more insight into the timeline of when her girlfriend moved in. She says that she's lost 40 pounds since she's been with Alex. So when did she lose 40 pounds? Because her weight's kind of been fluctuating a little bit lately. So would that be September that she says she's been with Alex? Because the wording is a little misleading. The person asked about how long Alex has been living with her, and Amber says, since I've been with her. So that could be taken one of two ways: since they've been together in a relationship, or since Alex moved in. And that's where Amber gets away with telling half-truths with the way that she answered the question. So interesting on that, in my opinion. Next question. When was the last time you binged? Amber says, I'd say about a week ago. This one. Genuinely curious, how much were you spending on Uber Eats monthly? Amberlynn says, easily over $3,000. Holy crap. That is more than a lot of people earn in an entire month. That is just ridiculous. She could easily use that money to pay for her outpatient program. So if she's going to give up eating out or, take out for a month, she should save a lot of money by doing that, because it's ridiculous. I mean, she said in her video that she was ordering out 1 to 3 times a week. That's a lot of money on takeout, in addition to how much she spends on groceries each week. I mean, if she's ordering out 1 to 3 times a day, do they have a lot of groceries going to waste, so they're just wasting that money? I don't know. $3,000 a month is a little ridiculous. Somebody's asked, how is not eating out going, boo? Amberlynn says, so far so good. I will have an update soon. So I included this one because I have a screenshot of a question from a couple of days ago. Actually, from the day after she uploaded the video saying that she was going to not order takeout for 30 days. And that question was, what did you eat today, girlie? I just had ramen and thought of you. And Amber responded, ramen, sushi, and bubble tea. Bubble tea sounds like takeout to me. Now, the sushi could have been from like a grocery store, if they were doing their grocery shopping and she picked up some sushi to have for lunch. But the bubble tea I don't know about. I mean, some of the kiosk or something inside the grocery store may have bubble tea, but I don't know. Unless she delayed her little challenge by a day then she would have already failed on the first day. Next we have you ever been diagnosed, suggested by a healthcare provider that you have borderline personality disorder? Amberlynn says, I have brought it up in passing with my psychologist and my psychiatrist in the past, but they don't think I have it. That's interesting. Of course, Amberlynn only tells them what she wants them to hear, so. Have you finally been tested for ADHD, or are you planning on doing that? You were talking about it earlier. ADHD might be one of the possible reasons you start and quit diets or whatever you start doing in your life. Starting stuff but never finishing. No, I am not diagnosing you, just asking. I got my diagnosis when I was 28, and it helped me a lot when I finally got the proper diagnosis. Amberlynn says, I haven't gotten tested yet, no. My psychiatrist and psychologist do think I have it though, just haven't got assessed yet. I need to. So that would make a lot of sense if Amberlynn does have ADHD, with having these plans of I'm going to do this and starting it, but then losing interest and never finishing it because the next shiny bauble is on the horizon. So I could definitely see Amberlynn having ADHD and that being part of the reason behind some of her actions. Are you already gaining weight again? No, currently maintaining. Going to start something new tomorrow. So this one was 2 days ago, so she's apparently maintaining at 502, but she would have gained about 8 or 10 pounds since the last time we saw her weigh in before this last weigh-in. And the starting something new tomorrow is probably the not ordering takeout. So she was apparently maybe waiting for a weekend to start that. This one I just thought was funny. The reason you film with the top of your head chopped off is because your hair is filthy. You don't think we know that? Amber responds, I film like that because there's a photo of tits behind me. Laughing, crying emoji. I mean, she could always censor it with her fingers, you know, like she did the Billie Eilish statue. You always talk about how back then I was in denial. For example, when you were bedbound. After you lost a good amount of weight, you said you never lied about it because you were in denial that you actually were bedbound. Then in your relationship with Becky, you said you never lied about your relationship because you were in denial about how the relationship actually was, not actually being happy. Do you think there's anything in your life right now that you are currently in denial about? Amber says, ooh, this is actually a really good question. I don't know. Maybe? I think a lot of people are in denial about something. I'm sure there are a lot of things that Amber is in denial about. You know, saying that she wasn't lying about something just because she was in denial about it, I mean, that's a easy way for her to say that she doesn't lie, that she's never lied about it, you know. So I think I mentioned this in a previous video that Amber says she doesn't lie or she's never lied about these things because she truly believed it in her own head. So this whole being in denial is kind of an offshoot about that. She can claim that she wasn't lying because she just didn't recognize it or she was in denial about it. Do you realize that showing 1% of your life now is the reason people have lost interest? You seem to be a shell of a person now, carefully picking and choosing what to share. It's no longer a view into someone else's life, which was bringing in the crowd in the past. You say you have such tough skin, who cares what you show them? Let it all hang out or continue to be boring and lose viewers. And Amberlynn's response, quote, you seem like a shell of a person. That truly hit me for some reason. Thank you, honestly. I get it. I am not the same content creator that I used to be. I am afraid I will never be that person again. People change. Lives change. Journeys change. It's sad, but it is reality. Sometimes change is great, and unfortunately, sometimes it isn't. I think the changes I have recently went through in the last year has created lasting effects to my channel. I don't know how to change it. I don't know how to get the same engagement, views, intrigue, etc. back within the boundaries that I have. I know people say that if I open up more that it'll help, but I don't think so. I think all it would do is cause more drama, criticism, and judgment to my life. I am sorry that I am letting down so many people by the lack of growth to my channel, but I am letting myself down even more. This one kind of surprisingly shows a good amount of like self-reflection on Amberlynn's part. Recognizing that she's not the same content creator and that she doesn't know how to get back to that, and that she's changed, and that she thinks that will draw the people back in, because that's when she's gained the most viewers previously, was when she was doing mukbangs. And it's like she's trying to recapture that time when her channel had a lot of growth because of her eating on camera. And with her not showing very much of her life now, it's like, what else does she have to show other than her eating? So she's struggling and trying to find a good balance between her boundaries of not oversharing and not showing her girlfriend, and what will keep the audience engaged. I definitely understand that struggle. She's trying to find her place again, and hopefully she'll have some ideas to get back to that soon. Do you regret how you treated your exes? Any of them? There are things that have happened in certain past relationships that I regret, yes. That's kind of a cop-out answer. They were asking if you regretted how, she treated some of her exes. So that's definitely a cop-out answer for her to have like plausible deniability. Next one. 800 plus calories for that entire McDonald's mukbang, Amberlynn. Shaking my head. This is your content now? Shoveling food into your face and then constantly complaining about not losing weight? I used to be a fan of yours, but my goodness, it's all just dumb now. Amberlynn responds, if I ate 800 calories per meal 3 days a day, I'd still be in a calorie deficit. I'd be eating 2,400 calories, which is recommended for me to lose weight. Smiley face. Stop shaming me for a 800 calorie meal that would have been a 3,000 calorie meal a few months ago. Bye. Peace sign. She's right. She's absolutely right. She could eat that meal 3 times a day and still be within a calorie deficit given her size. It's just her body takes a lot of calories right now just to maintain itself. So 2,400 calories for her would enable her to lose weight. Have you considered weight loss surgery in Tijuana, Mexico? I had it a month ago. It's super safe and I've lost 30 pounds so far. I struggle with binge eating too and literally have to force myself to eat now. Flights, you can bring a companion with you, plus surgery would cost you around $7,000. Amberlynn responds, can you send me your username for Instagram? I want to message you. You won't be able to message me because I have it set to where people can't message me. Just send me your username on here, but don't worry, I won't post it, lol. Well, looks like our girl might be taking a vacation soon to Tijuana, but I would not recommend that for Amberlynn. Not at all. She needs to fix her mental state before doing that. Do you know if your doctors at the outpatient program have seen and or actively watch your videos? And Amberlynn says, I have shown them my videos so they can see how I eat. So that's interesting. And I wonder if they've gone back and watched other videos. So yeah, that's really interesting if she has shown them. I just want to taste your cooking so bad. It makes me so hungry to watch. I would love to cook for some of my viewers, like my famous chili, lol. Oh God, please no. Not the ketchup chili. Oh man. This person must have never eaten good food in their life. So I'm showing this one because Amberlynn addressed it whenever she did her last KFC mukbang. Somebody actually did request it. Now, could this be Amberlynn on a different account? Who knows? It says, can you do a fast food mukbang? I'd love to see KFC. I love your mukbangs, honestly. I've lost 23 pounds now, and watching you eat helps me. I literally like every vid you post. I'm a big fan. Amberlynn says, I love KFC, so definitely. Oh, goodness. Yeah, she did get a request, but was it her? Who knows? Somebody says, I think you could be a YouTuber that is enjoyable for me if you just were a little more humble. You're funny and charming sometimes, but the way you focus on disproving the haters constantly puts you in a victim position, which is not attractive in my opinion. Amberlynn says, actually, you know what? I totally get that. Thank you for the constructive criticism. That'll be something I'm going to work on. You know, it's funny that she'll take this criticism, but not others. You know, she does always put herself into a victim position. That's why people call her Victim Lynn. You know, it's always people coming at her, always this and this. I think she needs to work on taking more accountability. Do you still believe the earth is flat, lol? I've always said it as a joke. I don't believe that. I think she really is a flat earther, or at least was, just like she's a moon landing denier. So that has been the latest 20 questions with Amberlynn. We'll have another one up soon, but there are 20 more. You know, she's on Tellonym a lot, so she's chugging those suckers out quite a bit. I skip a good chunk of them because they're just like, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite book? Do you like to go for long walks on the beach? You know, I've skipped those. But so this has been 20 questions with Amberlynn. I hope you enjoyed learning a few more things about your girl. And until next time, be safe and take care.